Hello, 15-day melt-away challengers. My name is Dr. Erin, and I am thrilled and honored to welcome you to the challenge. I'm just take a moment to congratulate yourself for saying, yes, I would like to be healthier. Yes, I would like to be the best version of myself in 2023 and beyond. Yes, I would like to do that. So congratulate yourselves. We are going to start with mindset. And I want you to ask yourself, have you ever started a health challenge or a weight loss program with mindset? This is what makes us so unique and special here. And here's what I know. If you could have Googled your way skinny, fit, muscular, healthy, you probably would have done so by now, right? So if that's the case, if we're living in an age of information overwhelm, there's information at our fingertips whenever we need it. Why is it that we stay stuck or we repeat patterns that aren't serving us when it comes to our health or our relationships with our bodies or relationship with food? And this is why I believe, and we're going to start here today. I believe you don't have an information problem. I think you have an integrity or identity problem, and we can solve this problem with the work that we're going to do this week. And so what do I mean? Okay, so if we could have Googled ourselves skinny and fabulous, we would have done so by now. So if information is not the thing that we need, and we need integration and alignment of an identity, we need to first establish that identity. And so the concept I want to share with you is this idea of being your ideal self now. Not I will be my ideal self when the challenge is over, or when I reach a certain weight, or when my body looks a certain way. It's like living in opposite world. It's the biggest catch-22 of all transformation. Is in order to get the results you want, you need to be her now. You need to be him now. And so what I want you to do as a first step is to think about, what 3 qualities or traits would I be if I was being my highest level of myself, the highest version of myself inside of this 15-day challenge? What 3 words would describe my wisest, highest self? Maybe it would be, I would be peaceful. Maybe it would be, I would be disciplined. Maybe it would be, I would be willing. Maybe it's, I'm coachable. So describe your ideal self using 3 words, your ideal self for this challenge. That's your identity. Now, here's the coolest thing. What we're going to do with this is we're going to imagine that this highest self is always available to us. She or he is always right next to us, and we can have conversations with our higher self. And I suggest you start doing so regularly, because she or he is very wise. They know the answers. They have inside of them the answers that Google doesn't have, right? And so you're going to learn to consult this higher self. You can ask things like, well, what would you have me do? What would you have me order off the menu? Would you go to the gym today? Would you move your body today? Would you do what you say you're going to do today? Like, what are those qualities that your highest self has? Maybe one of them is to be someone who has integrity, which just means I can count on myself to keep the promises I make to myself. So you've got this ideal self, this higher self next to you. That identity is what's going to pull you, instead of you having to try to push your way through this challenge. So if you're anything like me, you've tried the pushing strategy before. Like, I will just hunker down, and I will just try to have more willpower, and I will try to be more disciplined this time, and I'm going to be different this time. And it doesn't work, right? And so we're going to need to have something that pulls us. And the first piece of that is identity. And so before, or as you choose your 3 words to define your ideal self, what I would love you to know is how brains work and how we can be on the lookout for this during the challenge. and how knowing how brains work will help you in the challenge. So the brain's job is just to collect all the information so far in your experience alive, to make sense of it, to keep you safe, to make things seem orderly, to protect you from failing, from looking like a fool, from falling on your face, from being rejected, from being disappointed in yourself. And so if you're embarking on this health journey and perhaps you're looking to achieve something you've never achieved before, your brain's going to come up with things to keep you safe, like really another challenge, really, like we've done like 28 of these already. Let's compute the data. It doesn't look good. So instead of disappointing yourself again, let's just not do this, right? The brain's job is just to keep us safe. And the brain operates in what I call the land of probability and not possibility. And we need to shift into the land of possibility. So I want you, with your ideal self, I want you to share the 3 words that your ideal self is, and then I want you to share with us your possibility statement. What is one possibility statement your higher self might come up with? It could be something like, you know what? I believe it's possible for me to change. I believe that my experts in this group have value they can bring where I might see things differently. I believe things can always be different. I believe in my ability to figure things out. I think it's possible to figure this out. I think it's possible to be more healthy. Whatever your possibility statement is, let's share those with each other. So that is your first day. It's going to be so important as you move through this challenge and the rest of your life, because you're going to have a relationship with food and health and your body for the rest of your life. It's going to help so much to have a relationship that is informed by and pulled by your identity versus some outside goal or outside information that you could Google. Success is an inside job, so this is why we're starting with a checkup from the neck up. I'll see you next time. Bye, challengers.